So I'm going to get into first and foremost, I'm the chairman of One Change at a Time. We teach the youth how to take care of seniors. I'm also the owner of It's Cool to Care, where we provide the coolest care to seniors in their homes. We're a home care provider here in Cobb County, Fulton County, Cherokee County, Dawson County, Pickens County, Gilmer County, and Fannin County of Georgia. So we serve our seniors in their homes and those with disabilities. So everybody's gonna get my information when we leave because everybody knows someone that's older in our families or community that may need help, and we're here to help them. So I'm going to get into servant leadership, and it's so cool. I'll just tell you real quick. 8 years old, going into we actually stayed at my great grandfather's home that he purchased in Chesapeake, Virginia. Me and my older cousin, we used to have to go in there and take care of my great grandfather, Robert Blue Cuffey. So I go in 8 years old. My mom and them like clean him up a little bit. We'll go into his closet. And when you walk in his closet, he had a BM in there. He peed in the closet. He used to think the closet was his bathroom. He used to call me his old friend's name. My name is Leonard. My nickname, don't laugh, is Booby. Back on, they call me Booby or they call me Ox, when I got into the athletics and stuff like that. But he always, Jason. And I didn't know what was going on at that time. Fast forward, I'm talking to my mother, and I used to reminisce on those times. She said, yeah, your grandfather had Alzheimer's. Okay. I get into college. Got some college buddies of mine. We got together, we developed this organization called Brothers for Change, which eventually morphed into the nonprofit One Change at a Time. The purpose was to get us together as men and contribute back to the community. We started winterizing homes for the elderly, cleaning their gutters, sealing up their windows during the wintertime to keep the heat in the home. Cool. Going to a nursing home as I advanced into my career, getting into the nonprofit work, working with the youth, we get a call. The nursing home heard about our organization, wanted to develop a program. We go into the nursing home. I'm thinking it's just gonna be one program, not nothing real serious. I go into the environment. My background is retail, so I was a general manager for Best Buy, and I also was a business advisor for Sky Zone trampoline parks. Anybody ever heard of Sky Zone? Trampoline parks, jump around. So I dealt with the kids and all of that, going crazy. Oh my God, if school's out, the worst time. Anyway, so I come from sales operations on a high level, really seeing how businesses operate and how it's supposed to go, but I love serving. And those stories I told you about with my great-grandfather and with winterizing homes for the seniors when I was in college, now as an adult, I'm walking into this nursing home with these kids. And we're just thinking we're going to do a program. And I'm looking at the operation. Anybody been in a nursing home? I'm in the healthcare industry, right? So, but the real deal is it won't looking good. Poor leadership, culture was not there. Nurses just walking around aimlessly. And the most important people who are supposed to be taking care of those residents, they're just sitting around their wheelchairs, just looking. I won't feeling it at all. So that made me, I actually identified my purpose right there in that moment. We developed a program called Bridging Generations, which teaches the youth how to care for the seniors. And we do that consistently right now in our main base in New Rochelle, New York. And I'm actually periodically doing a program down here in Georgia when I have the time to. The point is that those experiences allowed me to understand the importance of serving. And all of us in here are leaders, those individuals at home that are watching. You all are serving, whether you working at a fast food job, whether you're a plumber, whether you're in the military, we're all serving in all facets. And so we have to take that to account. The 3 points that got me understanding the importance of being a servant leader. First point is purpose, identifying your purpose. You have to identify that. There's a natural skill and ability every one of us have been blessed with. I don't care if it's cooking, I don't care if it's knitting, engineering, knowing how to put things together. You got to identify your purpose, your natural skill. That's what that is. The second, you got to have faith in yourself. You got to have faith in yourself. I'm a believer, obviously, so I have faith in God, but you got to have faith in yourself too. You can't be talking all the spiritual stuff if you ain't got faith for yourself. All right? So now you have that. And the third thing is consistency. You got to be willing to get up when you don't want to get up. You got to be willing to fight when you don't want to fight. You know, if you're a business owner, and every business owner here know them months, those years when you're looking at them P&Ls and it ain't looking too good, the margin ain't there, the profit ain't there, but you got to keep going if it's your purpose. So purpose, faith, consistency encompasses a servant leader. Thank you all for your time.